you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a super exciting video. We're going to be reviewing the Friends and Revolution Lobster palette. I've already done a full review on the Open the Door palette, which just looks like this. I'll leave this one linked down below if you want to go check it out after this video. And in a couple of days time I'm going to be doing a full review on the Taxi one. So this is the Open the Door one, and I also have the Taxi one as well. So there'll be a tutorial coming in a couple of days for this one as well, so make sure that you hit subscribe. So let's just get straight into it. If you are new here, by the way, I am Luce Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, I do upload 5+ videos every single week, and I'm absolutely loving how much I've been uploading recently. I have just put up my 10,000 subscriber giveaway as well, so I will leave that linked down below. Please go enter. It's my way of giving back to you guys for us hitting 10,000 subscribers. So please go put your entries, and you can enter as many times as you want as well. And let's just get straight into reviewing this Friends and Revolution Lobster palette. So each of these palettes retail for £20. They're actually in the Beauty Bay sale at the moment for £14 discounted. It seems to be the best kind of deal that's come out of Black Friday so far. I think on Revolution they've been reduced to £18, but yeah, £14 instead of £20 on the Beauty Bay website. I got mine from Superdrug because they have it on 3 for 2. So I ended up picking up both the Lobster and the Taxi palette because I'd already bought the Open the Door one before anyway. But I actually got these for 3 for 2, and I also picked up a Rude Cosmetics palette that I'll put to the test in a future video anyway. So this is what the palette looks like. It is actually huge. I'll give you a compare it to my hand. It is such a big palette. I think the packaging is really cute. The Lobster is kind of like 3D, like embossed. Is that the right word? And it just looks like this, and it comes with 21 eyeshadows on the inside with an absolutely huge mirror as well, so you could definitely use this. It's light enough, unlike the Pillowies palette that I reviewed last week. It's light enough for you to be able to hold up to actually do your makeup with it as well, and it's a huge mirror, which is an absolute bonus. And this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like itself. And let's just get straight into the swatches and see what this performs like. So this is what the first row of swatches look like. This first one here, oh my god, it's actually buttery smooth. This one is the same colour as my skin tone basically, which is why it doesn't come up as kind of obvious. And then the rest of them just swatched absolutely beautiful. This one was quite crumbly, but I feel like I went in a bit too strong with it as well, so that might have been why. So this is the second row. Oh my god, the shimmers in this palette are just buttery soft. I really am tempted to use this one and doing kind of like a reddy pinky look with this on the lid because it is beautiful. And then this is what the last row looks like. I'm not gonna lie, this like pinky purpley glitters here, oh, I want to try them so bad, but I also really want to try the orangey one from the last row as well. Oh my god, I'm not too sure what to do. This is beautiful as well. This orange would go so well with the oranges in this palette. I feel like there's quite a lot of looks now that I've swatched them. There's quite a lot of looks that you can do with this palette, whereas before I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Let's just get straight into it. So as always, I'm going to start by putting on some of the P. Louise base in the shade number 2, Rumour. And then I'm going to blend it out with the Peaches and Cream PC29 brush. Any kind of big fluffy brush helps to blend this out really quickly. So I'm going to take the shade Bagpipes to begin with, which is like the dark red in the palette, and I'm going to be taking this on a Spectrum A07 brush, and I'm going to basically tap this into the crease, kind of tap like that. Oh my god, look at that pigmentation, wow. And I'm literally going across the full crease and just basically building up this pigmentation and also building up the shape that we want as well, ready for the cut crease. And I'm going to blow it fully out. Don't worry if the shape isn't 100% because we're going to be blending out and buffing it all out anyways. I'm just going to go in with a little brush that I got from eBay, just in a little set, just like a little kind of shader packing style brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Could I Be ... which is this kind of lighter pinky colour, and I'm going to basically pack this above where we've just put that red, so kind of half on the red itself and half onto the skin that obviously has no eyeshadow on it. And this will kind of slightly blend out this red, but it will also give us another little colour to kind of blend it out fully, and then we'll blend this one out even further, if that makes sense. So I'm literally just going across the full eye and just tapping this. And then I'm going to go in with a small fluffy brush. This one is clean, it's just a little bit stained. This is the Kit Stars S30 Small Tapered Blender. Really, really nice small brush. And before I even kind of go in with the colour to start blending this out, I'm going to just lightly blend over the edges. And as you can see, that just helps to diffuse it ever so slightly. And then I think we'll go in with the shade Vegas, which is like a really, really, really light pink. Just this one here, which is actually next to the red that we use, so you can see the colour difference between the two. And we will use this a little bit with this brush as well to blend all of this out, and literally just blend until you can't blend no more. This is where I normally get a bit lazy. So I'm going to go off camera and take my time to blend all of this out. Okay, so I've just cut the crease with my P. Louise base and Mimi Mitchell base. This is the blank canvas one, the Acid Rain, and I'm going to do the other eye afterwards, but I'm going to pop on some of the shimmer now and see what it looks like. I'm so excited for this. So I'm going to go in with the shade Little Round Waffles. Oh my god, I actually can't wait. I'm just going in with a little cheap brush off eBay. You all know by now I absolutely love my little cheap eBay brushes, if I can spit my word out. And let's see what this is like with a brush to begin with. Oh, that's a bit disappointing with a brush. Let's do my finger, because when it's swatched, it's swatched beautifully. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this on the actual eye. I feel like the shimmer's not really coming through properly. I'm going to pack this on and see what it looks like. It has got like a gorgeous like gold shimmer to it, but it doesn't seem to kind of come out straight away. I feel like you have to build it up a little bit. Oh, is this going to be a bit more disappointing? Should I have gone with the blue and purpley kind of, the pinky purpley kind of colours? Oh. So this is what it looks like when it's all packed on. Compared to how this swatched, I do feel like it's a little bit of a letdown, but you can still see that shimmer shining through. But how it's swatched and how it felt is beautiful, and I just feel like it hasn't gone in the same on the eye. And considering I'm using a sticky base, you would think it would stick down a lot better and show like the shimmer a lot more. I do still think it's pretty, but it just, I don't know, I do feel like it swatched just so much better. I even tried like different types of brushes to apply it onto the lid as well, in case it was that, but yeah, don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to do the other eye and then we'll come back and we'll like deepen it up and deepen up the outer corner and stuff as well. So now that both of my cut creases done, I've realised as well, I've been watching loads of cut crease videos because mine have just been appalling. The past like couple of tutorials and stuff that I've done, they've really stressed me out. So I've done like a little different technique, which I do think has gone really well. However, I've realised, oh, did you see my Christmas tree shaking? I've realised my eyes are two different shapes. This is why when I do my cut crease, they look different. So I've just decided just to get over myself with it. They're going to be what they're going to be. So let's deepen up its outer corner. I'm going to go in with the shade Bagpipes, which is the first red that we put on. And I'm going to put this in this outer corner just to kind of blend it in a little bit more. So yeah, if you struggle with your cut crease, then same, you're not alone. But also if you have two different eye shapes, then again, same, you're not alone. It is what it is. Ooh, I'm actually really feeling this look now. So I'm going to take that same brush that we used for that red, but I think we're going to go in with a little bit of, I don't know, I'm a bit scared now. Let's go in with a mixture of this one and this one. So we have Rosita the Sita, I was going to say that totally wrong then, and Stevie the TV. And take a little bit of these two, and they look pigmented. And I'm going to pop this in this outer corner just to deepen up just a little bit, just ever so slightly. By the way, who's excited for the taxi one that I'm going to do? I'm so excited. It's literally coming within a couple of days, and there will be uploads in between them days as well. I do feel like that just gives it just that little bit of extra. Hope that makes sense. Beautiful, beautiful. beautiful. So I'm going to clean up, to be honest with you, considering how much I packed on my lid with that kind of orangey colour, there hasn't been a lot of fallout. There has been some, but nothing that I'd complain about, to be honest. So I'm just going to take a wipe, I'm going to clean this up, put on the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the under eyes, and I'll give you my final thoughts as well. So I've put my foundation and stuff on. If you're wondering what foundation I've got on, I've actually just tried the Fenty, is it the soft matte one? I've put it away now. It was a bit too pale for me, so I've actually gone in with quite a lot of bronzer, and I've gone in with the foundation stick from Makeup Revolution in F10, just to kind of warm up and bronze up, because I literally look like a ghost, not gonna lie. So I think we'll do my under eyes now. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get a new brush actually. Basically like a small version of that big brush that we used to pack on the red and that little bit of brown in the outer corner. This is another Spectrum one. This is the A13 and the other one was the A07. I'm gonna go in with that red shade of Bagpipes. I feel like that should have been called Lobster, but hey ho. And I'm going to smudge this underneath my eye and kind of join it in with this bit here, so you can see, and just smoke it out. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of that kind of, what was it, the pinkier shade, that Could I Be ... shade. And I'm going to just take whatever's on the brush and just kind of lightly blend around that red. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, like I want like a super small one. Let's go with this one. This is the Kit Stars S40 Easy Lip Brush. If you can see that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of that Rosita the Ceta and Stevie the TV, which is what we put in the outer corner, and just kind of press this into like the right up at the top, just to add that same kind of depth and just to kind of blend in the outer corner so it all kind of loops in together. I'm going to do the same actually on this top bit, just to add a little bit more depth and definition. I feel like that really makes my green eyes pop. I'm not going to lie, I'm obsessed with how this has turned out. Right, I'm going to work out what lip to put on and put some mascara on as well and sort my hair out, because it just got in my way. So I shoved it up, and I'll be back with you in a second and we'll do my final thoughts and round it all up. So I finished off my lip. I'll show you what I've put on, because it's quite a weird combination. So I've gone in with the Doll Beauty Run the World lip liner. This is quite like a dark shade, but it just gives a bit of depth to the lip. Then I went in with this lychee, this is like a liquid lipstick in the shade Peach Kiss. And then I topped it off with the Makeup Obsession lip gloss. Hasn't actually got a name on this one. It was one that I got in either the £30 gift set, or I got it in the advent calendar. So I'll leave both them videos linked down below if you want to check them out, because there was some amazing stuff in them gift sets and advent calendar. Absolutely blew my mind. Let's round all of this together. So obviously today's tutorial was based on the Friends and Revolution Lobster palette from their second drop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually obsessed with how this has turned out. I think it looks beautiful. I did have a little bit of a problem with the shimmer itself, and you can actually see in the packaging here, if it actually focuses, you can see that it's quite bitty. Let me just see if I can get it to focus. There we go. So you can see it's quite bitty in the packaging, where I've tried to really pack it on, and there's like a little bit of a dent in it as well. So I think there might be a little bit of an issue when it comes to applying the shimmers on the lid. I mean, it could just be that one shade, which was the little round waffle shade, and the other ones might perform really well. I think I'd have to do another video trying it. I did notice as well when I swatched it, this Race Car Bed shade, this one here, was a bit funny. It's as if like it's really packed in the pan, so you can't really get it on your finger very well. It's, yeah, it feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's like a black mark on it as well. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. However, I am absolutely obsessed with this palette. I think it turned out really well. I'm excited to do more of like a natural everyday look with like the browns, and that Ski Trip shade looks beautiful. This one here. I'm also really excited to try Barge, Spray Tan as well. I think they all look absolutely beautiful. And I just think for the price, in the sale, it's definitely worth it. If you are a massive Friends fan, you'll love buying this anyway for the £20 price tag, but whilst it's £14 on Beauty Bay, 3 for 2 on Superdrug, and it is a little bit reduced on Revolution as well. If you prefer to get Revolution points instead, then I would definitely recommend checking them out. I'll leave a link to all 3 down below, so you can work out what's going to be best value for your money. But personally, I would recommend picking up this palette if you like it, if you like these colours as well. It is a huge palette and you get a huge mirror in it as well. And I think I might have to do another tutorial on it. I really want to try this one here as well. That is beautiful. That is Planiversary. I would absolutely love to know what you think down below. Do you think it's worth the price tag? Do you like how this look turned out? What did you think? I'm also going to be doing a brand new video tomorrow, so I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for a new one. I forgot to say as well, there is some pressed pigments in this palette. There's actually the one that I had a problem with, that race car bed, is meant to be a pressed pigment, which shocks me because I thought that would probably be the one that would apply really well. And also the glitter, like the shimmer that I put on my lid, that is also a pressed pigment. So I wonder if there's some issues with the pressed pigments in the palette. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 inside, and obviously you get 21 eyeshadows in it as well. So yeah, that's just something to bear in mind. I think the packaging is really cute, and I would recommend picking it up. I shall see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it really does help me out. And please go into my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm so excited for it. Love you so much. Bye guys.